We had this call and she was just like, you posted, and I was just so excited and inspired because I literally remember us having these conversations and you writing it down and it's actually coming into reality. It's like watching your life as a movie. And I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that because I'm actually living it, but it really is real. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Bree and I'm Bree Wise Style, and in today's video I wanted to talk a little bit deeper on manifesting your dreams as far as being a fashion influencer. I know that it's a new year and we have these resolutions, and sometimes we can get caught all up in our head, and that's where it all starts, our mindset and making sure that we are aligned with our actions. So if you are wanting to be a fashion influencer, have your brand and be able to influence people through your style and your personality, then this video is going to be for you. Lucy, are you playing right now while I'm filming? Just asking. Okay, so the first thing is you really want to be clear on the direction that you're trying to go. It's so easy to just see everybody on social media and be like, oh my God, I want to just do that. I want to just be able to put on my outfit and, I want to be able to just show what I got on, or I want to be able to influence someone in some way. And that's not how you go about starting it. Like, you really want to tap into what it is that you are being clear on influencing. How are you bringing influence into someone else's life in a light, in a positive way? How are you adding value? Like, how are you benefiting someone in their life? So be clear on that. I always talk about journaling and also meditating and just getting clear on your intentions and the reasons why you actually want to be an influencer. But that is going to be key, because until you are actually clear on that, you're going to get lost. You're going to be self-identifying yourself by trying to be like someone else, and you can lose yourself very easily and quickly along the way trying to compare yourself to other people. There's only one you. There's only one you. Sorry, my dog is literally turning up. Like, every time I talk, he keeps flipping out. Like I was saying, it is really easy to start, trying to compare yourself to other people. And there is only one you. And that's what sets you apart from everybody else. We don't need another person trying to be someone else. We just need you, your personality, your light, whatever your style is, whatever, you add value to people just by simply being you. I also want you to be clear on the brands that you're going to be working with. There are so many different directions that you can go. And it's a lot of talk about having a particular niche and not having a niche, but I do think you need to hone into what your angle is going to be. Like, if it's lifestyle, it's lifestyle. You're showing your life. You're showing things that you already do every single day. And you're just, sharing it with the world. Like, you have lifestyle when it comes to maybe home decor. You have it with your own wardrobe. You have it with the stuff in your kitchen and you cooking, or maybe you enjoy loving cooking and all those things. Try to find a way to tie it into one thing. So for example, I love fashion. Obviously, I was a stylist for a really long time. I also love home decor and aesthetics. I also love going on Amazon and finding cute little tips and tricks, or like things that you can use to organize, because I used to organize closets. So there's so many different ways that I can tie in different aspects of my life, and it be lifestyle but also style influence in the same way. So get clear on that as well. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is visualize it. When you're visualizing your life, what does that look like? So for example, for me, like I'm reading this book right now, and it's called The Energy of Money. And in it, it's like giving you ideas of maybe where you're self-sabotaging yourself, or maybe where you're just like, you're stuck in a rut in a way that you are financially, maybe, or maybe you just want to elevate to the next level. And a lot of it is just like taking steps back to understand yourself, but then also visualizing the life you want to live. So for example, I want to hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? So I really need to sit back and think about visualizing what that would look like. How would I live my life how would I run my business with that amount of influence? Like, would I hire someone to help me edit? Although, yes, I love editing. It takes a lot of time, but I do love it. And it's like, what are the things that I would put in place, or what is the type of help that I would get once I hit that? I need to start visualizing that, because I also want to start taking action steps to get to that point. And some of the things that I wrote down, it was things that I could actually do now. So when you're visualizing your life, you'll realize as you visualize and write out what you've come to fruition of visualizing, that is some things you can actually do right now that maybe you're just stuck or self-sabotaging, or maybe just thinking like, I'm not ready for, when you really can get started right now. And as you visualize, those mental reflections and those mental notes that you have are going to make you excited. They're going to spark, like you're going to be so happy emotionally, and it's going to carry over. And it's like that energy that you're putting out when you're so excited is going to level out into every area of your life. And that is the light that you want to continue to shine, because that's what's going to help you take those actions to actually achieving that goal. So visualizing is one of the most powerful things you can do, because it's setting the tone inside for yourself in order for it to come into like the reality of your life. Maybe that means you had some inspiration already, and you close your eyes and you can visualize and see yourself shooting that piece of content, or you can visualize yourself working with that brand, or you can visualize that email that's coming in saying that they want to work with you, or you can visualize receiving a package in the mail as an influencer to share and share that information with someone else. Like, start visualizing how that would feel of those things actually happening. Okay, now affirmations. That is my thing. Y'all know I love the I Am app. I love eternal sunshine. I love anything that's going to feed me in my spirit in a positive way. I love being able to write affirmations for myself, putting them on a post-it, just reminding myself of the vision and desire that I have for myself and for my life. Affirmations is going to be your key too. So affirm yourself. Say that it is actually going to happen, or that is already done. You will start to see that happen in your life. I was on a call with one of my friends. We have weekly calls every Monday and every Friday. She also just started a YouTube channel, and I had posted something on my Instagram. Mind you, we've had these calls every Monday and Friday for literally almost like 2.5 years now. We are committed and consistent to that. Even when we travel, we make sure to stay in touch sometime during that week. Anyway, we had this call, and she was just like, you posted, and I was just so excited and inspired, because I literally remember us having these conversations and you writing it down, and it's actually coming into reality. It's like watching your life as a movie. And I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that, because I'm actually living it, but it really is real. Like, these steps that I'm telling y'all, especially affirming yourself and saying that it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's just about you emotionally getting to that place and actually putting action steps towards it. So if you want to be an influencer, a fashion influencer, or a stylist, you have to start doing these steps. I promise that everything I'm telling you guys to do, I've done it myself in many different aspects of my life, and it works. So affirm yourself that it's already done, it's already going to happen, because that's what I did, and I'm telling you, it works. What it also does, and I know like when you first start doing it, it seems kind of like, well, I'm saying this and obviously it's not my reality right now. That's so easy to say, and it is true, and it can get you stuck in a rut. But the more and more you affirm yourself, the more and more your subconscious is going to start believing, and it's really going to make it happen. Like, that's what happens once you continually tell yourself those things. You'll also take those action steps, but you'll also start to believe it. It's like, you know, I'm sure you guys, if you're on my channel, you've seen so many videos about, you know, faking it till you make it. And it's a little bit like that. I mean, really, it is like that, because you are faking it until you make it, because you're telling yourself that it already is before it happens, and then it happens. All right, the next one is going to be gratitude journaling. There is something about the energy of being grateful for what you already have. So maybe you already have, you know, a bomb wardrobe that you're thankful for. Maybe you already have, you know, the confidence to just put a camera in front of you and start talking. Maybe you already have creativity within you that you just want to bring into this world. You already have things. Maybe you have a family, maybe you have a job, maybe you have things that are in your court that sometimes you may overlook. A lot of times we do that, but when we are grateful for what we already have, it brings in more and more of what we really desire and want. Making sure that you're consistently writing your gratitude down on a daily basis is going to start bringing more and more into your life. So just be grateful for all that you have, especially your creativity. If you're on my channel too, I'm sure you have some type of creative juice, whether it be through fashion, whether it be through art, whether it be through home aesthetics and decor, whether it be interior design, whether it be through marketing, whatever it is, I know that you have that in you. So just be grateful that you have that spark inside you. And the more you're grateful for that, little nuggets of things that will help you identify what it is and how you want to show up, you know, in this world or for your brand, is going to start downloading into your mind, and you're going to start being like, oh my God, why didn't I never think of that, to do that? And it's just going to be a powerful thing because it's going to lead you in the right direction. So get them journals out, y'all. Like, you know, I write 3 things every night that I'm grateful for that happened in that day. And I also in the morning write 10 things that I'm grateful for. Like, just putting that energy out there is going to benefit you in so many ways. All right, now let's talk about energy and alignment. I was watching this YouTube video today, and this girl was on the red carpet. I'm so sorry, I don't remember her name, but I'll post it somewhere on this screen for the video.
You left behind in 2023.
A lot of my friends. They had to go.
Any specific reason?
They just were bad energy. You just, new year, you got to level up. And if they're not ready to level up, you can't bring them with you. So
she's serious about her energy and what she has around her. She is trying to make sure that in every way in her life, she is aligned. And I'm not saying you got to cut everybody off or anything like that, but you know, your intuition, your gut knows when there's someone or something in your life that feels off. You got to let it go, because at the end of the day, it's really probably holding you back. It could be even just someone that you may not have even realized, and it's just like something feels off. Address it, let it go, and move forward. You want to make sure that your energy is aligned with what it is that you're doing. So maybe you want to be, you know, a fashion influencer or a stylist or inspire people, and you have someone that's in the back of your ear saying, no, everybody wants to do that, or here you go again with a new adventure, or here you go trying to do something else. They not supposed to be in there. Like, they are not supposed to be going with you to that next level. They can go. They can get on the bandwagon later, but really, do you want someone like that in your ear? Because they are the ones that really want to have the creative energy and the creative spirit to do something and inspire people, and it is bothering them, obviously, because they have something to say to you. So let that go. That has nothing to do with you. You need to be in alignment. Your energy needs to be in flow, and anything that's throwing that off, let it go. All right, so this next one is going to be scripting your ideal life. Now, this has to do also with like visualization. So when I gave that example earlier in the video where I was saying I wrote down like my ideal life, my ideal dream, a little bit more detail about that. So there were a list of questions that I was given, and it was asking me in the morning, if this was my life scenario. For example, I had 100,000 subscribers, and I was, you know, I was doing all these different things with my business. What would my day look like? So the question was, what would my morning routine look like? What would my afternoon lunch look like? What would I be doing as far as the meetings in my day? Would I be traveling? What does my nightly routine look like? Who's in my life in that day? And the more and more that I scripted out that day, I promise you that I lived that day. That the last year I lived that day. It was so cool to get that journal and look at it and see that everything that I wrote down, I was living my ideal day. Now, what had nothing to do with 100,000 subscribers, that wasn't even a part. I didn't even know I was going to have a YouTube channel back then. But I'm just saying, the fact that I wrote down exactly how my ideal day would be, and I can actually see me doing that on a regular basis now, it was so dope that it actually came to reality. So script out your life. What does your life look like? how will you show up in and living that life as if it was already like right now? Start writing that out. I want you guys to get a piece of paper. If you're still with me in this video, get a piece of paper, write down what does my ideal day look like, and even leave it in the comments. Like, I would love to know if you were a fashion stylist, or if you were a fashion influencer, if you had your brand and you were confidently showing up and inspiring people and helping them through style from the inside out, or if you are just wanting to overcome and just be the next level or version of yourself, what would your ideal day look like today? All right, now along with your ideal day, it's visualization again, but more so physically. So in the book that I was telling you I was reading, it said to create vision boards, but specific vision boards according to each area in your life that you wanted to achieve. So on my board, I created 4 different ones, and you're also supposed to put in the middle of it an affirmation. So visualization is going to be the next one as far as vision boards and mood boards. Now, when it comes to fashion and style and building a brand, mood boards are going to be everything for you, because even with styling, you have to know and have clear direction, not just in your head, but in front of you, so that you know you're on track. The example that I always give as a stylist is, before I go shopping for any of my clients, I always make sure to create a mood board based off the consultation questions that we've gone over. We sat down together and we confirmed on that mood board before I go shopping, because I'm not trying to waste my time or money, or their money. Rather, let me rephrase that. I am not trying to waste my time or my clients' money going to stores and buying things that they didn't even want. Clear direction in your life and for your brand and for your style aesthetic and how you want your life to be is going to be key when creating your mood board. So visualization, when it comes to sitting down, meditating your ideal day, to writing it down on a piece of paper, to now creating it on a mood board, those are the 3 visualization steps that you're going to want to take. All right, so the next one is going to be releasing your limiting beliefs. Now, I did do a video on self-sabotaging, and I just feel like I keep referencing this, but it's so easy subconsciously to compare yourself to people when it comes to Instagram. And it's not even on any other platform. I don't feel like it's on any other platform. I just feel like, I was talking to a friend too, and I even saw a video, and it was like on Instagram, when we put our videos or posts or whatever up there, it's all the people that you've known in the past, or some way you know them, and it's like they're just posting all these things of living their best life. And when you go on TikTok, it's people that you have no idea who they are. They're giving you positive feedback. And on YouTube, I feel the same way, besides the trolls. But it's just like that whole persona of perfectionism is there, and it's not reality. It's not real. So when it comes to releasing those limiting beliefs, sometimes they're subconsciously there and we don't even realize it. So taking the steps that we've previously talked about is going to help you overcome that, which is in turn going to help you glow up, because you're going to be more confident. And that is what is going to lead you into the direction of what you're trying to achieve, which, if you're here, it's to live your best life from the inside out, like inside to your style, so everything aligns, like style your life. Like, that is what you're here for. Release those limiting beliefs, like, even if that has to do with maybe going to therapy or sitting down and talking to someone, or trying to understand where they actually came from. Is it somebody in your life that's always telling you, why are you doing this, or you shouldn't do that, or putting their projections on you? Nah, we have to figure out where that is stemming from, so that we can remove that energy. We can remove those, limiting beliefs, overcome them, and keep going. When we have these affirmations and we're telling ourselves these things, a lot of times it's hard to believe, because we have those self-limiting beliefs, and it's just like, well, why do I feel this way? You got to uncover what that is. And again, journaling, talking to someone is going to help you overcome those beliefs, or understand where they're coming from, and not just sugarcoating it or overlooking it with, the the mood boards and the affirmations, but really digging deep so that once you create that vision board and you say those affirmations, you really believe them. Self-sabotaging is tough, y'all. Like, we all do it. It's just this generation. It's just the life, the era we're living in. And I hope that these tools that I'm giving you, you use them, because they have helped not only me, but so many other people, I'm sure you see, overcome these things. And when it happens, it's never an overnight success. It's people who are actually putting that time and energy into making sure that they overcome these things, and then boom, right when they start to have that confidence and they believe in themselves and they put themselves out there, that is when everything shifts. That is the power of getting rid of those self-limiting beliefs and really believing in the things that you're doing and knowing the impact that it has, and being able to share that with other people. All right, now this next one is going to be acting in spite of fear, or acting as if. A lot of times, the thing that's holding us back is us just telling ourselves that, and sometimes we just need to take the action to do it. So go ahead right now, if you are on this and you are holding your video, your phone, watching this YouTube channel or your computer, go in your bedroom, look and see if there's something in there that you want to style and put on yourself. Put up your phone, your video, or however you're going to film it, and shoot it. Act in spite of fear. Like, if you are really wanting to do this, you're going to have to take those action steps. If you're saying that you want to be a stylist or an influencer, you got to put your business out there. You got to put your brand out there. So act in spite of fear. Act in spite of doubt. Act in spite of yourself. Act. Because a lot of times that nudge of fear is just that. And when you do it in spite of it, oh my gosh, the doors are going to open, because you're already putting that energy towards what it is you're trying to achieve. So just act as if. Act in spite of fear. Act in spite of your doubt. Act in spite of what other people say. Just do it. Just really want to just act in spite of it all. If you are in need of help from someone to even just get started in the right direction, then reach out. You know, send that email, send that DM, send that caption or that comment, and just do it. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. Like, act in spite of what maybe it's rejection you may fear you're going to get. The actual rejection of not even trying to reach out means you're already rejected. So say you never even sent anything at all. Like, say you never reached out for help and you knew you really needed it, and you were scared you were going to get rejected. The fact that you didn't even reach out is a rejection itself. So do it. Act in spite of fear. You never know, someone's on the other end waiting for you to reach out to them because they really want to be able to help you. Me, like, if you have any questions or anything that you want help with, or whatever it may be, I am here to help you guys, and I want you to know that you can always reach out to me. Email. I have my coaching program where we can do one-on-one sessions. You can hit me up on Instagram or on the comments here or DMs. I do see you guys' feedback, and I'm always making sure that I respond to you. So just do it. Act in spite of fear. You have no idea what is on the other side of that. And the more, like I said, you put yourself out there, you're putting the energy out. You're putting the energy out that is what you want to receive, and it's going to come back in return. All right, and the next one is going to be surrender and trust. Surrender, y'all. I literally have that tattooed on me. Surrender. Once you put those action steps towards these steps that were provided, let it go and let it come back to you. Don't overthink it. Like, I know, for example, a lot of times maybe you post something online and then you're sitting there and you're trying to keep seeing how it's doing or what was said, and just let it go. You put it out there and just trust that it is in good hands and it is going to be fine, and don't worry about it. Put the steps towards what it is you want to do and let it go. Don't overthink it. I know it's easier said than done, but maybe once you do that, go and hang out with a girlfriend, or go and hang out and do something, watch a TV show that's funny, and take your mind off of it. You've already completed the hard part because you already put the time and energy into creating what you've created and put the energy into yourself, and now it's just time to release it and let that good energy come back to you. Trust the process. Nothing happens overnight. Everything happens with consistency and you putting the right energy behind it, and it's going to work out. Maybe it's not in your timing, but it is going to work out. I promise you that. That's with anything in life. Sometimes it may lead you in a different direction as far as maybe the type of content you're creating, but that's just your creativity coming in, and that's just you elevating and learning more and creating more, and that's the beauty of the whole thing. The more you put towards this, the more you're going to uncover so many other aspects of yourself and of your creativity, and it's just going to be an amazing feeling, accomplishment. You're going to be so proud of yourself, y'all. I know I feel so proud of myself once I do that. I act in spite of fear, and I'm consistent with it. I see the results, and I just want you guys to as well. And not only that, but the more you do that, it's going to build your confidence. You're going to level up. Everything around you is going to glow up. People are going to see it. They're going to be saying it to you. And those that's hating, you want to know, you just let them go. Okay? I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. I really love you, and I am just trying to be a positive light and share this information that has helped me and other people as well. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe. Share this content too with someone that you feel that it will help, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.